Greetings, everyone, for this midweek gathering, this midweek message. Last weekend, the news of a solidarity vigil on Littleton Common, sponsored by the Littleton Council of Churches, circulated throughout the faith community. Understandably, this caused some unrest in the minds and the hearts of some, given the current climate that exists in the country and the world. During this YouTube today, I would simply like to respond to this justifiable unrest by stating the following. Under no circumstances were we asking people to stand together with political signs in a manner that could compromise their own safety, health, and principles. This was simply a way of notifying people of a peaceful event. We honor and respect people's wish to participate or not as they see fit. Secondly, after all these weeks of social distancing and quarantines, it may seem that this event marked the church's first call to physically come together. This is far from the church's first call to gather. Believe me. The church has consistently spoken out against racism and discrimination and will continue to do so. I, for one, have spoken to this in homilies and in other settings for over 36 years as a priest. And I have tried to mirror this teaching in a way by trying to treat people of all colors, creeds, and ethnic backgrounds with the respect that is their due. And what people take away from all this is totally up to them. Our plan is not to reopen at this time. And this is far from rooted in electoral politics. We have communicated time after time that it is motivated primarily out of a concern for people's health and well-being. Secondly, the restrictions placed on us to reopen make doing the liturgy cumbersome and ill-advised. We will not take reservations over the phone, and we will not turn people away at the door and then go inside and celebrate communion. 40% capacity is a huge problem in that it means that we would have to add 3 or 4 more masses to the weekend schedule in order to make this work. This is obviously not an option for us at the present time. It could easily become a logistical nightmare. Allowing these rallies, if you will, is definitely a risk when it comes to the pandemic of COVID-19. It is seemingly contradictory to say no to such things as church gatherings, but to allow thousands of people to gather without any social distancing to protest. In my mind, this is indeed a dilemma. But it's also a delicate balance between what people have a legitimate right to do and what they really need to do. As a faith community, we will continue to do what we feel is in the best interest of our faith community. Wouldn't it be great to see as many people gather to commemorate the innocent Lord who died so that we might live? This is probably in the realm of an unrealistic expectation. In the meantime, we will continue on the journey of reopening, thoughtfully and deliberately for the common good, not being pressured in any political sense, but with common sense. We strongly look forward to the day when we as a faith community can gather without exclusion in a manner that is joyful and not fearful. Anything less than that will not do. Thanks so much for your time and for the gift of your faith. You are amazing people in God's eyes and in our eyes too, and we thank you in God for that.